It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Chloe Frazier getting ready to hit. Big time power. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. She powers one out to right field. That's her 5th homer of the series, and they add on. It's 2-0. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Bottom of the 1st. Now a chance for Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Right side, Frazier. Throws to first, and Tucker is retired.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Packed house here at Minute Maid. Base is empty, one away. Jason Peterson up next for the Astros.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, Frazier. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Now back. The second.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to low. It's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 3, Tigers 2.
Up next is the Tigers.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Javier over to first, and she's back in on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 on with 2 away. JT Realmuto up now for the Tigers. The Tigers trailing by a run here in game 3. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Lowe. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it.
And now Spencer Torkelson. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Over to Lowe. And they get Torkelson for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here we go. And next up for the Tigers, Chloe Frazier. She's already homered here in this one. We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Ground ball up the middle. The flip, there's 1. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.